Five Ellis Family Farms, and we are working on the shower again. Tony's here with me, and we're in here. He rented a concrete mixer. And what'd you say is in that?
I've got 1 bag of sand topping mix and a half a bag of normal concrete mix. And the reason I did half and half like that is I needed a little bit more volume. And it's no big deal mixing the two that way, because the difference in concrete mix and sand topping mix is concrete has gravel in it and just bigger aggregate chunks, and sand topping mix just has sand instead of gravel. Now concrete has sand in it too, but basically it's still cement and aggregate. Just sand topper has smaller aggregate is all. So if I mix them up together, it kind of finds a nice happy medium.
And he keeps watching this and getting dizzy.
Got heavy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. This is called a pool trowel. If it was square, it'd be a finishing trowel. And so at the moment, I'm just kind of getting it spread out. And shortly, I will put my level on this, so that I can make sure the water soaks all in the way. Dang. If you want to mix, well, it's wet enough, it's not going to be a problem. I only mix half a bag of sand topper for this. I way overshot. I was worried about it though. But I do have this way too wet. Being wet just means that it'll probably shrink a little bit. So, okay, take a little bit longer to cure, which isn't that big of a deal. It's actually pretty okay if it takes longer to cure. Kind of the general rule of cement products. The longer it takes to cure, the harder it is in the end. Heck, I might have to put what I got here. No, it doesn't have to happen.
Now you're trying to create a slope away from the shower?
Mm-hmm. Well, towards the drain anyhow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. At the moment, actually, I'm just trying to even it out some, and I'll start. So there's my.
So now you get the tooth trowel?
Just because I needed something square.
Oh, gotcha.
To get my corners in, you know. That's pretty wet. I think I can actually finish with what we have in the bucket.
Okay.
Not in this bucket, but in the.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So except for the water amount, you had the volume correct.
Yeah. Come on, Sophia. Now, because I'm sloshy, it's a little hard to smooth, actually.
Oh, I wonder why you're even doing that in the first place, since you're going to add more to it anyway.
Well,
The air bubbles?
yeah, that's what the smoothing is for. Yeah, normally at this point, it's still pretty dry looking, but the more I trowel over it, the smoother it gets, and it builds up slurring.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talking about slurry the last time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this pool trowel is almost specifically for, is smoothing. Let's see.
And what kind of level are you looking for on that?
At the moment, I want to make sure my edges are fairly level to each corner to corner. You know, corner to corner is fairly level. Just so, like there, I've got a big high spot and a low spot. But, you know, some people can tell if you're standing on it and it's not quite full the way you want it to be, you know?
Yeah.
Your feet can tell the difference. But otherwise I want to be, I don't know if you can tell, if I had steadier hands, I want to touch the other black line. There's 2 lines in there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to touch that outside line on all of them.
Oh, yeah, gotcha, okay. All right.
A little more, a little less, but I'm trying to stay away from dead. Trying to stay away from dead even. So.
Okay.
And so when I put my level on over here, I actually had a dip here, which isn't that big a deal, but like I said, it's just one of those that it may be uncomfortable to stand on. Not even uncomfortable, but just not what you want, you know?
Well, because you want to add a little bit more to it, where you want to put it.
No, that's what I'm trying to decide at the moment.
Oh, even if you do want to, even, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I might
nice.
have enough in here. Depends on how I get it sloped. So these 2 corners are higher, and then I kind of have 2 valleys here. So I'm just going to try and swoosh it some, but I may as well check. Check how I'm doing. And I'm actually almost too tilted. If I am too tilted, it's not that big of a deal. Again, it's just how you want your feet to feel. Well, I'm half a bubble over where I want to be. Just not that big a deal. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be good to shower in, and there'll be plenty of water movement. Yeah, so I'm low here in this valley, and you probably don't need to get down and see it, but the corners, these 3 corners are just fine, and I slope a little more than I intended. That's not that big a deal. But when I hit this valley here, I don't have quite enough slope, so I can scoop a little bit. I'm not going to need anymore.
Oh, okay.
Here some, but it's okay. I've got plenty. I can take it from.
Yeah, so he smoothed it from one end to the other. It didn't take very much. And his levels are kind of the way he wants them, where it slopes toward the drain and not cover the drain. Now when you do the sand topper, is it going to go right up to the edge of the lip of that drain?
No, this is the sand topper.
Oh, okay.
When we're done here, our next step is we're going to put another layer of waterproof on,
Oh, yeah?
and then tile. This is it.
Oh, I forgot the tile. Okay, so that's where the gap, the
Yeah.
difference in height is for the tile. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Okay, good deal. I understand now.
Yeah, I think we're there. I think that would be just fine.